Shut up, Ma. I'm with my friends.
Hi, Mrs.
Hi, Mrs.
Krupowitz.
Krabappelwitz.
What are you doing down there that's so important?
Well, you see, let's to put it simply, Ma. It's time for Talkin' Nerdy, the nerdy talk show where I ask my guests to talk nerdy to me.
Oh my.
Hello, my nerds. You are listening to Talking Nerdy, that nerdy talk show where I ask my lovely guests to talk nerdy to me. And to all of you listening on YouTube, hello! To those of you listening on WLMC, hello! And to those of you watching on BCTV, hello! Wave to the folks at home. No, yeah, Steven, are you starting off the season on a bad foot, Steven? Of course he is. Steven is starting himself on a bad foot. Anyway, I'm joined by Stephanie.
Hello.
And by Stephen Jones.
Hello.
Really? Really? Come on now. Anyway, tonight's episode is titled, The Word is Nerd. Because, you know, nerd. Nerd is the word. Nerd is the word. Don't you know? Haven't you heard?
I thought
everybody knows that nerd is the word.
I thought it was bird. It's a word.
Really? He ruins the pun.
It was a pun.
Oh.
Steven.
Facepalm time.
When was that song even made?
I don't even know.
Can
you believe this? Can you believe it? I can't. And I just got here. Well, anyway, it is Talking Nerdy's, like, 6th season or something like that, which is crazy. Like,
Yay!
I never even thought it'd make it, like, 2 seasons, but here we are. 6th season, 2nd season on BCTV. I don't even know if I'll even consider it a 2nd season when I get there, you know, and edit it. But, like, 2nd season-ish. It's fun. It's
Yay.
great. I think this is going to be the best season yet. And here's why. 1, I'm super enthusiastic about it. 2, Stephanie's super enthusiastic about it.
Woo.
3, Steven's going to mess up. About something. Actually, no, he already did. See, we're already on the list. We've made it. We're like here now. I want to get it to like here.
Am I the comic relief or something?
You're just noticing this.
Oh.
Oh, by the way, Steven is no longer in the hole.
Oh yeah, we cleared all of Steven's faux pas from last semester and last season. So let's count how many he gets this semester, shall we?
Oh.
And actually, a buddy of mine just reminded me that this is probably actually our 7th season if we count the half season of season 0. Which, you know.
It's still my first season.
It's your 2nd season.
It's still my 2nd season.
There you
What season is it for me?
go. You've been in and out. So like 3, 4, something like that?
Yeah.
Let's call it that.
I'm the newbie.
But you're just as much appreciated.
Aww.
Yeah. So, we've been gone for like a couple months. What you guys been doing? Nerdy-wise. Anything fun? Anything interesting? Anything nerdy?
I tried to actually go out and experience things, but I gave up and I just stayed home most of the time.
That, you know, is totally fine. I also stayed home most of the time, but I was doing nerdy things. Did you play any games, watch any anime, anything like that?
I played more of Animal Crossing.
Oh,
I
how'd
actually
you do?
started a new game just recently because, you know, with Animal Crossing, once you hit a certain point, there's not really much you can do.
I mean, did you complete the museum and all that?
No, that's boring.
That's the point of the game.
No, I want to get, like, all the villagers that I want.
Well, okay. But then you should complete the museum.
I did all the fossil things.
Okay, but then you should complete the museum.
I did all the fossil things.
The paintings, the fish, the bugs.
Okay, I almost did all the paintings and all the bugs, but I'm not good at the fishing.
That means it would be much more difficult, yes, yeah.
Yeah.
But wait, it's just a simple tap of the button when the bobber goes down.
Yeah, but I always do it, like, too early or too late. I have to, like, hear it, and I don't want to listen to the Animal Crossing theme the entire time I play.
That is also entirely fair.
Yeah.
And also, I played Minecraft.
Ah, yes.
And I got a new skin.
I know, it looks pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Esp Jones, what did you do, nerdy, over the break?
I guess I went to London
London's great.
and rented a car to drive to Bath because I drive everywhere I go.
Right.
And on the way back from Bath, I went into a candy store that had like this special bag of Harry Potter candy.
That's pretty cool.
Bought the thing of Harry Potter candy. Was driving back.
Steven, what were they called?
I know that there was Birdie Bot's Every Favorite Beans, Jelly Slugs, Lemon Drops, Licorice Wands.
I like how they had lemon drops because in the book, lemon drops were like a normal person candy, but the wizard liked it.
Yep.
So it's in the wizarding store.
Well, here's the funny thing. We were tired of none of us, of the four of us in the car, could agree on music on the way back to London. So we ended up listening to the first Harry Potter book, and the moment that we heard it in the first chapter, Dumbledore mentioned lemon drop, someone said, "Hey, there are lemon drops in this bag." So all of us are driving across the UK, London while having England. Yeah.
UK
Yeah,
includes
Steven has
Scotland and Wales as well.
Steven
and
has
Northern Ireland.
unique music choices. Knowing
Yes.
because I drove with him to Pennsylvania,
Yeah.
and I ended up listening to my own stuff on my phone.
But yeah, so we were listening to the first Harry Potter book while enjoying lemon drops driving across
I've never had a lemon drop.
England. Yes.
Cool. For those of you who don't know, Bath is kind of like on the opposite side of England than London is, so it's a bit of a drive.
Almost in Wales.
Almost.
Yeah.
So, did you all do any other Harry Potter stuff in London?
Went to the
Did you do pottering?
No, but I did go to platform 9 3/4.
You know, here's the thing about platform 9 3/4. It's disappointing. It is literally a cart stuck in a wall.
I wouldn't even want to touch it because all the other people that have probably touched it.
Yeah, it's kind of gross.
Yeah, I used
Hand sanitizer?
Perel afterwards. I was like, okay, Perel hands time.
Yeah, it's...
And they want you to put on these scarves for whatever house you belong in. And I was like, no, I'm not wearing a scarf that I don't know how many people have worn.
You should have just brought your
Yeah.
own scarf.
yeah,
I didn't
could've-
want a scarf.
No, you should have brought your own scarf and then just. Well, you don't have to wear it like as a scarf.
I
you
know,
just have it.
but I have my own weird reasons for first time at the cart not wanting to represent any house because I'm a nerd and think the first time you would go to the cart, through the cart to the barrier, you wouldn't know what house you belonged in.
Yeah, but who says it's your first time through the cart?
Well, it was mine.
Well,
So
There you
okay.
go.
That's what Steven did that was nerdy. Me, I played a whole lot of Final Fantasy XIV online. I mean, like, a whole lot. Like, I started at level 1 and made it to level 70. I made it through every last piece of story that is available, which I am upset about, and I will rant about in like 5 minutes. Okay? I promise you I'll give you a rant. I'm good at those. Sometimes. But no, I did that. I went to Costa Rica with my family. Lovely time was had by all.
Yay.
Played Ever Oasis, which is an adorable game for the 3DS. Highly recommend that one.
Wait, which one?
Ever Oasis.
Yes.
So adorable.
Did you beat it?
Not quite yet.
Ooh.
When I got to Costa Rica, you see, the thing is I put all my electronics away and enjoyed Costa Rica.
I guess that's fair. Like, I just went back home.
Also, I am a bona fide resident of Costa Rica now. Mm-hmm.
Yay.
Yep. See, that's pretty good. It's pretty fun. I love Costa Rica. It's a wonderful country. If you haven't been, I highly recommend it. I recommend a lot of things, don't I?
yes.
I have a lot of recommendations. But anyway, rant. My rant on Final Fantasy XIV. It's not a bad rant either. I just wish there was more. Whoops. I just punched my microphone. I'm sorry, microphone. It's okay. I don't hate you. Anyway. So I made it through the main story quest of A Realm Reborn, Heaven's Ward, Stormblood, and then the post-Stormblood stuff. And
Oh, is that game where you always fish?
that's, well, not always. You just happened to see me the one time I was playing it
Two
here.
times.
2 times I was fishing because I had already, yeah. But anyway.
It's just like Minecraft.
what they did with this particular part of the story is they split it between 2 patches, one that came out in early January and one that comes out in early March. Well, you see, it's not early March. So I have to wait till March for me to continue along the storyline, and it left on the biggest cliffhanger, and I am so into it right now, and I really, really want that rest of the story to come out. And then I can't wait for the summer when the next expansion comes out. And that is my rant for tonight. For now, I might come up with another one. The night is still young.
I mean, how many? What's your record for rants in a show?
I don't know. I've never counted. We used to have a phenomenal counter where we counted how many times I said phenomenal. But I don't really do that anymore.
Yeah.
Huh. Who wants to be a phenomenal counter?
Stephanie?
No.
No.
I forget what I would forget
That's
what
why
I'm
you.
counting.
That's why you write it down.
Yeah, see, I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing that.
yeah,
Pain. And sometimes I don't realize I say it, and sometimes I don't think I've really been, like, saying it much anymore.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, phenomenal.
I mean, we use words more and less depending on.
Depending on how I feel.
Yeah.
You know, phenomenal.
So do you feel
phenomenal? That's not how it goes.
What?
Phenomena? Have you ever heard phenomena?
No.
Phenomena. Do 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 do. Phenomena. Do 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 do.
What does that mean?
It's just nonsense,
Oh.
but it's great. I think the Muppets did a bit where they did phenomena.
I've never seen the Muppets.
All
We'll
right.
They're
fix
cre-
that.
They're creepy.
We'll fix that.
No, they're creepy.
Okay, then we won't fix that.
Yeah. I mean, more creepy than Pennywise?
I didn't.
No,
I saw
no.
the first. I didn't see the second one.
I would not.
I tried reading the book, but I couldn't. I got too scared.
It's okay. Horror is not for everybody. I am not that big a fan of horror. Not because, I'm super scared, but like,
Yeah.
So, you know what? I'd be curious to see what the people in the YouTube chat right now were, what they did over the break that was super nerdy. And you know what? I'd like to talk about it.
I did do something fun over the break, but I don't know how nerdy it is.
Well,
Does
we
it
won't know
involve-
until you tell us.
Does it involve vehicles?
Yes.
Probably not, but go ahead.
My dad's and me kind of got into a little bit of a row about whose car would handle the back roads better around North Carolina, and one of my dad's friends said, "Follow me and let's see which is better, my Impreza or my dad's Miata."
Yeah.
And let's just say I could barely keep up with my dad's friend's car, but my dad lost me every time we were going straight.
Huh. Interesting. Steven was a daredevil. Nothing new.
Yeah. There's a
So,
time and a place.
There is, but
Well,
yeah.
most of my nerdy shenanigans would probably fall into the car nerdy shenanigans.
Right. Which we just call, mechanic junkies.
Hey, do you have a problem with mechanic junkies?
No. It's just that's what we call it.
Yeah, like I proved you could get a Subaru stuck last night.
Yeah. And it takes a real kind of special to do that. I'm sorry, Steven, but it's true.
Wait, what happened?
I was in 3 feet of snow when I got out, so I don't know what you did to get your Subaru stuck.
I parked it off the side of River Road.
Right, I was parked in 3 feet of snow, and I got out.
I mean, I think
Isn't your car bigger though?
Yes, but
also you probably have better tires than me.
maybe. Did you not put all weathers on there?
I have whatever tires came with the car brand new.
Oh yeah, there was so much snow today.
Yes, there is quite a lot of snow here, and it is lovely / painful, depending on who you ask. But yes.
When I first saw it snowing, I sent a gift to Alex and Steven and my friends of this lady, and let's just say all I put into the search bar for the gifts was frolic.
Frolic.
Yes.
What a good word, frolic.
Yeah, it's a good word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, from the chat, lots of anime watching going on. 7 Deadly Sins. Awesome show. That time I got reincarnated as a slime, which I've heard is, A, really popular, and B, really good. So, something I might watch at some point. And, Let's see. What else? Kept up with nerd news. Watched movies. Let's see. What else? Yeah. There's a lot of music discussion going on in the chat. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I guess.
I like electronic music.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? I like nerdy music. It was interesting.
I guess electronic music could be nerdy music.
I would say so. I don't see why it couldn't
And
be.
apparently Steven likes French rap.
I started listening to a few songs because it was on a TV show I watched on Amazon and really liked it.
Do you know French?
No. I have no clue what they're saying, but
Yeah, no, I get it. I listen to music in different languages, and I don't know what they're saying, but the style is different, and I appreciate the style.
I mean, I can't say anything because I listen to pretty much primarily Japanese music.
something.
Well, yeah, Japanese music. Like, you hear Japanese music, and there's not really another song that has like the same style.
Right, and it's
I mean, sometimes there is, but
music isn't just about the language you're singing. It's about, everything else.
I noticed in a lot of like Japanese, Korean music that it's a certain genre, but in the song they like change it to like rap or something.
Huh. Yeah.
And then it goes back to like pop.
yeah.
I don't know, that's just something I noticed.
Yeah.
This is true.
Gosh, you saying Korean reminded me of probably one of the things I really thought was awesome in London.
Oh.
All
Is
the-
that you
All
told,
the different foods that I got to try there that I never have seen in the U.S.
you told me that you had Korean
what?
barbecue.
Korean barbecue.
There's tons of those restaurants. You just got to know where to find them.
Oh.
And it's delicious.
I don't think I've had Korean barbecue.
We need to fix that.
We'll go to Boston. I'm pretty sure there's a good one there. Anyway,
I don't like
we've gone to food. At the 19-minute mark, we hit food.
and it was Steven's fault.
And it was all Steven's fault.
Hey, food can be nerdy, as we proved.
Yeah, but we
Oh,
bring it up
yeah.
every time.
It kind of is your fault most of the time, Steven. Yeah.
Don't you blame most things on me?
No, just the things that are rightfully
To
yours.
be fair, Steven, this time it was your fault.
True, it was.
We haven't blamed anything on you that wasn't your fault yet.
True.
That's all I'm saying. Oh, you know what else came out and that I played over the break was the new Super Smash Brothers.
I'm not good at that game.
Neither am I,
'Cause-
but it's really fun, and they've got a lot of cool characters this time.
Well, part of it is I've only played against people that have played that game before. So I always lose. Because I don't know what anything does.
That's okay, I button mash. A
Yep.
lot.
What character do you play as?
Let's see. Currently, I've been playing as Chrom, but I like Zero Suit Samus, and Lucina, and Roy, and Link, and a lot of them.
I think I knew 3 of those.
Oh, yeah?
Samus, Link, and then I just gave myself the benefit of the doubt because he went too fast for me.
Chrom,
Nope.
Lucina,
Nope.
Roy.
Nope.
They're all from Fire Emblem games.
Well, I haven't played Fire Emblem, so that's
Okay.
why.
That would be why.
I know
yes.
of Fire Emblem. That's one of my friend's favorite games,
That-
but I just haven't played it
That's
myself.
more than I know. I've never heard of Fire Emblems until about 5 seconds ago.
Well, Fire Emblem is a wonderful series. It's about strategy, military. But
And
it's
that's
also
why I
fantasy
don't
and
play
RPG. Is it the strategy aspect?
Okay. Here's the thing. I'm okay at strategy. I just like lose interest and then die. Cause I'm just like even in chess, like I'll start off strong, and then I'll
lose
get
interest.
distracted, and then it ends up with me with only my king left, and I just avoid death until the other person is like, I don't want to play anymore.
Yeah. Okay, I can see that. There's a new anime that's on this season that I really want to watch, but I haven't set aside time to do so yet.
What?
It's called My Roommate is a Cat.
I wish my roommate was a cat.
You have a roommate?
No.
I also wish that.
Actually, that might be difficult because I'm allergic to cats.
Me too, but I still wish mine was a cat too.
Yeah, I would want a cat, but I wouldn't let it in my room.
That's fair. That's a good way to do it.
I mean, I wouldn't mind having a cat on campus.
There are cats on campus.
Yes,
you're
but
not supposed to touch them.
No, you're not.
Please don't touch them.
No. There are people that have cats.
Oh, as emotional support animals.
Yeah, so there are cats.
There are.
They're just not your cats.
Exactly. They're not my cats.
I could
Yeah.
get you a toy cat.
I don't have any room for it.
Really?
Mm-hmm. What's up, Veek?
Beacon.
Wait for the camera, V, because they won't know you're here. Now they know you're here. So, I want to watch it. It looks absolutely adorable. And, yeah, that's all I have to say about that, really. If you like cats and anime, I mean, it's kind of
If
the
you
thing
like
for
cats, then you should read Warrior Cats.
You keep mentioning Warrior Cats, and I still have yet to read one.
I don't
Oh, I have the first one in my room. I'm gonna give it to you.
I
well,
will-
not give it, but I'll
but
loan
lend
it
it to me, yeah.
Yes.
I will definitely take a look at it.
Yay!
I have like 30 books in my room that I need to read those soon. And not including the ones I need for class. Yeah.
How many do you have to read for classes?
A lot. Like
you like
12.
reading?
12.
Do you like reading though?
Oh, I love reading.
Yay!
Hence the 30 books in my room plus the 10 I have on order at Bull Moose.
Kitten
you know.
deaths?
Yeah, there's cats that die in it apparently.
Oh yeah, a lot.
Yeah, that's why people who love cats don't necessarily love these.
I love cats, and I also love warrior books because
But you can understand why people necessarily wouldn't.
Yeah,
Because,
I mean, I don't
yeah.
like watching movies where people get hurt. I'm okay with reading it, but I don't like watching it.
It's a little bit like it almost feels a little less personal when you read it sometimes.
Yeah, I just don't like seeing and like hearing it is the part that gets me.
Yeah, no, I can understand that for sure. For sure. So, I didn't just put the title of this episode as the word is nerd for a reason. I put it up there because I think it's about high time that we define nerd.
What if
That's less of a reaction than I was expecting.
Sorry, I was doing something. What?
Really?
I was trying to find the cat emoji.
I mean,
So,
What-
we're defining the word nerd.
but it can have lots of different.
Right. And that's what I was getting at. Nerd is an individual term, I feel, at this point. Yes, there's the overarching term of nerd. If you are a nerd, you generally have extreme passion for your hobbies, and they usually fall under, comic books, anime, games, sort of the things that we consider nerdy.
Stereotypical nerd stuff.
Pretty much.
I mean,
So,
does that put me on the outskirts of the nerd
yes,
world?
it does, but everybody's definition of nerd
spectrum.
is different. So, I would like to ask the chat. I would like to ask you folks at home. You can tweet at me at DJFrostWLMC. And I would like to, of course, ask Steven and Stephanie what your definition of nerd is.
I'll let Steven go first this
I was
time.
going to say ladies first.
I'll let Steven go first this time. I always answer before you.
It's true, Steven.
Yes, but I like going last.
That's because you don't have to say anything because we usually get tangentialized.
Okay, for me, a nerd is anyone that has like a passion that's maybe a little different that they follow through study more. Maybe it's more than one or two. Like you could probably call me a car nerd, or the more general term is gearhead or petrolhead. if
I
you're
just looked
overseas.
up the definition for nerd, and I hate it.
Right? Why don't
Yeah.
you hand it to me? I'll read it to them.
Huh?
Unless you want to read it.
I can read it. Nerd, a foolish or oh my gosh, contemptible person who lacks social skills or is boringly studious.
Yeah, that's the old definition.
And then there's another one here, a single-minded expert in a particular technical field.
Again, that's not the definition of nerd.
Yes,
Not anymore, anyway.
I mean maybe it would be different under Urban Dictionary.
Urban Dictionary literally says there was one that said nerds do not need to look up the definition of nerd.
I was
Because
just curious.
We don't. Well, no, we don't. Yeah, obviously.
I wanted to see what the textbook definition of nerd was.
The article even has the heading: if you are reading this article to determine whether you are a nerd or not, you are not. Nerds do not need to look up the definition of nerd. Boom!
Because they're just told they're nerds.
No, it's because you self-identify.
Yeah.
I mean, wait, does that mean Stephanie's not a nerd?
No, of course she is a nerd, but she was
But-
looking up to see what the
I looked
internet
it
had
up
to
for
say.
posterity.
Okay.
I
Just
hope I
checking.
used that
Nerds
word.
do not
I don't
need
know
to
if
look
I
up
used
the
that word.
definition
right.
of nerd. It is a label with no consequence whatsoever, and nerds have better things to do than play along with societal stereotypes. That being
Yay.
said, if you merely want to see what people think of what they think of the word nerd, because human thought processes, societal constructs, and philosophy are so interesting, consider yourself a nerd.
Yeah.
Basically,
I got bored halfway through and started thinking maybe I should challenge Stephanie to a game of Yu-Gi-Oh.
I just beat you again.
No, I said Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah.
she just beat you again, is what she was saying. She's not catcalling. She's trash talking you. If she was catcalling you, it'd be a lot more awkward.
Yeah, that no, no.
I thought you wanted us to get off of the cat thing.
Yep. Anyway,
Well, we've only played twice, but
Yeah.
I beat you twice.
Yes, but
So,
I also am
you
in
know-
the process of rebuilding my decks.
Stephanie
Same,
was
actually.
also, telling me earlier about how she beats you at a lot of other things, Steven.
Well, not a lot. We haven't competed over a lot of things.
Just
Just
He
you know,
could
a
probably
few things.
okay. He could probably beat me in racing.
That's true. You don't know how to drive.
Yeah.
and I have less fear than I probably should as a driver.
Oh, absolutely.
I could just cut your brake lines.
I'd still be able to stop the car with that, actually.
He would, but it would destroy his
I
car.
know. I could slash your tires.
Now-
I don't play fair,
No.
So, do you want to be paying $1,000 for new tires for the car?
but only if you could prove it.
Tires don't cost $1,000. Anyway, so
the tires I buy do.
Oh yeah, Pokemon.
yes, I was getting to that, Steven, not damages of non-existent crimes. Thank you.
That one
So,
half goes
Stephanie was telling me how earlier she was kicking Steven's butt at Pokemon Go battles.
Well, it's because you don't. First of all, I don't think you look at the stats of your Pokemon. Second of all, you don't know the weaknesses and strengths of the various types. Third of all, I think you just pick ones that you like the aesthetic the most, or like you're trying to go for a theme or something.
on. Starters, EV
Yeah,
evolutions.
you don't have to go for a theme. You just have to pick the ones that you think will win.
And when I picked the ones Pokemon Go suggested, I lost.
Yeah. Maybe. Well, here's the thing. It doesn't look at the stats of your Pokemon. It looks at like their moves.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think it just does it by the most powerful CP Pokemon that you have for that battle.
Okay, and we also battled using our lowest CP Pokemon, and I still won.
Ooh.
Speaking of which, Alex,
Also, you
Yes.
don't use your shields very well. He just uses them for the first 2 attacks, and then he's none left.
well, that's because usually it pops up, you use the shield as I'm already tapping for the next attack.
Well, you can't. He also furiously taps the screen with both fingers, which is not a good strategy. Because when the shield option comes up, he just automatically hits it when he shouldn't.
I
Okay.
know. We should have a tournament between the three of us for a Pokemon Go battle and then tell the people.
We could, but like, I don't really have it installed right now.
Wait, you removed Pokemon Go?
I haven't played it in like months.
You haven't noticed?
No, maybe that's why you aren't accepting the gifts.
That's exactly why.
I wasn't accepting gifts because there's no Pokestops near my neighborhood, so I couldn't give any back.
That's also fair.
I gave you some. Do you remember where they're from?
Hawaii?
No, but like where?
No. I just know they're from. the
Did you even
location.
look at where they're from?
Stephanie, he didn't even realize I wasn't playing for a couple months, so
I was sending you specific locations I thought you would like seeing.
Oh.
gosh, Steven.
I literally just go, oh, what comes out? Oh, yay, egg. Oh, yay, Pokemon balls things. I especially get happy when
So-
I think the one you sent me gave me like 6 Ultra Balls.
How much money did you spend on Pokemon Go this break, Steven?
$10.
Only 10. I'm impressed, actually.
I spent 0.
That was mainly
Well, you didn't play.
I know.
mainly because I wanted to hatch. I figured we'd be going slow on a bus, so I bought enough
That's fair.
incubators to hatch every egg.
I
Yeah,
have
that's pretty
one
fair.
incubator.
I have 2.
I don't even
One.
know what I have, to be perfectly honest with you.
But your turtwigs.
I still have them. It's not like they go away.
And
But
what
they're
about
lonely.
Meltan?
But they're not lonely. They've got friends.
That's true.
I never even actually bought Pokemon Let's
Oh,
Go.
I did get a Meltan.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because my friend gave me a Meltan. She gave me a bunch, actually.
That's cool.
She let me hook up to her Switch, and I guess
Yeah, and you get Meltdown.
Do you have a way to trade those, or are they?
yeah.
I could use one.
What if I only have one?
Then I wouldn't ask for it.
Yeah.
You already asked for it.
You know,
I thought you
Steven,
had more than one.
I'll
I have
tell you
3.
what.
I have more than one.
If you buy me Pokemon Let's Go for the Switch, I will let you hook up and get yourself a Meltdown.
I don't even know how much Pokemon Let's Go would cost.
Well, how much do you think a normal Switch game costs?
$70, $80?
Oh my gosh.
Maybe on
No.
Hawaii, but like in the continental U.S., Steven.
Okay.
Maybe 60. Go to Bull Moose, knock $5 off, 55-ish.
I'm used to games I buy for my computer then.
What games do you
What
buy
kind
on-
of games are you buying for $70, $80?
Well, the one I bought was $100.
What was it?
What did you buy?
Forza Horizon 4 with all the DLCs for the first year and a half included,
I don't know what that is.
What. Downloadable content? It's a racing game.
Oh.
which means I get all the new cars for agreed upon amount of time,
Yep.
instead of having to buy them individually for.
Literally,
more.
I buy like if a game is more than like $50 like on Steam, I'm not gonna buy it.
No, pretty much. Or you just wait for a Steam sale and then buy it then.
The game that I've gotten that I think I've had the most enjoyment sharing with friends is Electronic Superjoy, which was less than $1.
Oh, my word. That game, though.
Alex likes that game.
Yes. But we can't really explain it here.
No.
It is a platformer with interesting, good music. And that's about all we can say.
And sound effects.
And that's what we're not talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to convince myself to buy my favorite game for the it'd be the 4th time again.
Wait, what?
I bought a game for 3 different systems.
Wait, the same game?
Yeah,
Why?
Why? What
because
game?
GTA 5.
Why?
Because if you have it for an Xbox, it's not going to work on the Xbox One. If you have it for Xbox One, it won't work on your PC.
Why do you need it in all the
Why
locations?
do you need it for all 3? Yeah.
Because every time I get a new system, I sell the old one.
See, why would you do that? That doesn't make any sense.
Because the old system helps pay for the new one.
I don't think you get the idea of systems, do you?
That and if I don't really have the space for more than one system.
It's inconsequential. You find space. I mean, I've got every
Wait,
system
how
I've
are you
ever
out
owned.
of space?
Yeah.
Literally, I have what's in my bedroom on campus
If
and
you
my
organized
car.
your bedroom, you might have more space. Just saying.
Well, I guess I shouldn't say anything because I'm supposed to have a roommate, so I have a room designed for 2 people, but I don't. Still,
mean,
I don't
yeah.
use like the entire room. I mainly stick to my side,
Yeah.
just in case.
Just in case. But like, you could always store it, at home or someplace else.
Yeah, I have enough full storage units.
I mean, we learned from your mistakes, right, Stephen? Don't put electronics in storage units,
Oh,
especially over hot summers.
Hey, everything still works.
Kind of.
What didn't work?
A lot of that stuff was really grody, dude. I'm not gonna lie. So, like, just a PSA for you folks at home. Don't keep electronics in hot spaces. They do not like that. Not at all.
The what reason and what? Something shipped. Yay!
Ah, yes. My wife's Christmas present finally shipped.
Yay!
I pre-ordered her. Do you know Full Metal Alchemist?
Of course.
Yes.
Riza Hawkeye.
Oh.
I bought her the Nendoroid for Riza Hawkeye.
What's a Nendroid?
Nendoroid are those little chibi figures of anime characters.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what those are.
Yep. I have a few of them, and I love them. They're so adorable. So, hers shipped, apparently.
Yay! Congratulations.
Yeah, I ordered it back in, like, November. So, like, yeah.
Wait, can you not buy those here?
No, you can. It was a pre-order.
No, but like, do you not see them in stores?
Oh, I know where to buy them in stores. But,
Oh.
This was a pre-order, so I pre-ordered it from Crunchyroll.
Oh, it wasn't out yet.
Yeah, it was a pre-order.
Oh, okay.
And then it got shipped. So she's going to have that in like a week.
Yay.
I don't know how Crunchyroll does shipping, but they cost me $8. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
good shipping.
I had a question.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm not going to ask it.
Ask it.
But it's
Ask away.
it's food related.
I don't care. This is talking foodie. I mean nerdy. What?
Do you guys have lychee?
Lychee?
Do what? Now?
No. Oh.
It's lychee?
Do what now?
Oh my god. I didn't think people act. Okay, it's a joke in Hawaii. We were like, oh, mainland people say lychee.
We do actually say lychee.
I don't know what you're talking about food-wise, so
It's a very, very sweet berry from a plant
well,
called a lychee. Instead of lychee, apparently.
okay. That's why I haven't tried it.
So, no, yes, you can find them in certain places.
Okay,
Mostly
cool.
Asian markets.
Okay. That was what I was wondering.
I also need to find a
I'm
British.
glad Stephanie got a kick out of it. I bet you, like, everybody at home was going, I thought it was lychee too.
Oh, is it also a thing that people don't know how pineapple grows? Because I've had people ask me if pineapple grows on trees.
It doesn't. It's a bush.
Yeah.
But
I've
anyway.
had people from the mainland ask me that. So I was wondering if that was like a common thing. Like I know
I don't think many people really wonder about it.
because I would like go to a pineapple field when I was little,
Yeah.
so I know how it grows. And I never imagined that people thought it grew like any other way.
Well, if you don't know, you don't. You just
Yeah,
kinda gotta guess.
it never occurred to me.
It's like a lot of people don't know how bananas grow. Like they know how they grow in trees, but they don't realize they grow upside down, or what we consider upside down.
Actually, when you peel the banana from the bottom,
It goes way easier.
Yeah.
That's because that's the right way to open a banana.
Yeah.
That's the way you're intended to open said banana.
Which I started doing once I learned that, and it's a whole lot easier.
Isn't it? It's like sit, instead of I just crushed the fruit a little bit. So you know.
I like the cold.
Yes, the cold is quite
Actually,
nice.
it kind of hurts my nose.
That's why we wear scarves
Yeah.
over our faces.
I don't like the scarf.
Well, then
Get a
don't
different one that is better? Question mark.
Oh, and it makes my lips hurt too.
Again, if you cover your face with a scarf, it's better. Also, why would you suddenly exclaim that it's cold and that you like the cold?
Chat.
Ah, the chat. But
Yeah.
I
I like
knew
the
that.
snow. I like
Steven
the-
might have known that, but the people
I
at
like
home
the-
didn't know that.
Oh, sorry.
That's
I like the snow because I can make snowballs and snow angels. I haven't made a snow angel yet because I don't want to get wet, but I want to make snowballs and throw them at Steven, but I forgot. I can't find my gloves.
You should probably find your gloves because those are important. And then we can wait for a really good snow and throw snowballs at Steven.
Why am I
Yay!
getting snowballs thrown at me?
I don't know. but
Because I don't think you have accurate aim, so you can't throw them back.
because you're a target. It's basically what she said is because you're the
I
target.
won't aim for your head.
There are other. Never mind. There are worse
I'll
places.
aim for your back.
That's a pretty safe space to get hit with a snowball.
And I'll make sure that it's not, like, got ice chunks in it.
That would also be good because ice really does hurt.
So
I imagine. It's like a rock.
Yes, it is.
although probably the worst feeling I've ever had was someone shooting me in paintball with frozen paintballs.
Who would do such an awful thing?
Frozen paintballs?
Yeah, so paintballs are, you know what a paintball is, right?
Yeah.
Imagine that being frozen instead of, liquid.
Isn't that just like ice?
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Those were some pretty nasty welts.
I would imagine.
And the paintball place banned them.
I would imagine.
Wait, they
because-
weren't banned already?
Well, they hadn't done it yet.
Oh, yeah, that's true. My friend told me that if a place specifies that something is, like, off limits or banned or whatever,
People
that
do it.
Yeah, that somebody has done it before.
I mean, why do you think they put on the containers that Tide Pods come in? Do not eat this.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know
they
there's
previously had those warnings because obviously you shouldn't put it in your mouth.
Well,
But,
they didn't want you to leave it around, like, in places children could get.
Right, because you're not supposed to eat them, and children tend to eat things. Not, teenagers. But apparently that changed last year when, teenagers started eating them.
That's dumb. Oh, do you know the new challenge?
What is it?
It's the bird box thing or something where
Bird box?
you it's from a movie. You try and do things blindfolded, and it's supposed to be like safe, but people are taking it like super far, like they're trying to drive while blindfolded, and
So that's why there was a headline: "Woman crashes car while blindfolded."
probably.
I mean, I do foolish stuff in cars, but even I know bad. No.
Folks at home, I know you're smarter than this, but please don't drive blindfolded. Just don't.
Yeah,
Steven,
the internet could
Don't drive
be...
blindfolded.
I know better than that.
You don't even have to tell me, because first of all, I can't drive.
We're gonna fix that eventually.
And also, I wouldn't even need to wear a blindfold. I just take my glasses off.
That's also fair.
Yeah, I'm
worried that I'm gonna like slip in the snow and like lose my glasses,
You know,
and then I'm gonna just flail around in the snow.
That's probably not gonna happen because glasses are.
I don't know. I've
different
had
colors
weird
and
things happen to my glasses. I dropped them at the bottom of the pool. I've had the nose pad fall off. I've had the screw come off. I've had the glass pop out.
stuff. Sounds like you need new glasses.
Well, they
But
weren't
then again,
all.
those are
They
really
weren't.
resilient.
They weren't all the same pair of
Oh,
glasses.
so different pairs of glasses.
over the years.
Okay. That I can see being normal and whatnot.
Yeah.
I mean-
although there was this one thing that happened that I still don't understand how it happened, because I was just standing in chapel at school,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden I felt my glasses like come loose, and I looked at it, and one of the screws was gone.
What?
And I don't know what happened.
That's incredibly odd.
It was divine intervention.
It must have been. You don't need to see this, my child.
What is a polar vortex?
It is why it is very, very cold right now.
Vortex. That's a cool word.
It is a very cool word. It's basically a giant cold front.
why it was negatives this morning.
Yes, that is. And why the Midwest is currently in the negative, 30s, 40s,
Do you know what
50s.
VOG is?
What?
VOG.
VOG?
Yes.
What is
It
VOG?
is the ash and gas from the volcano that sometimes drifts over the islands.
I didn't know
That's
that.
what we get.
We don't get VOG.
Although,
I imagine you wouldn't get VOG.
let's see. I mean, I've seen ice fog. That's scary.
Ice fog is actually very scary.
Ice fog.
Yes.
Sounds pretty.
It is fog that freezes on contact,
With whatever it touches.
including, your windshield and
When
your
I
car
imagine,
door.
when I imagine
and
ice fog, I imagine like a superpower where it's just like mist, but there's like little ice crystals in it that can cut people.
that is actually, I think, a spell in Pathfinder. So yes.
Yeah, like literally, I've driven into ice.
I always say that if I were to have a superpower, I would want it to be like either water or like snow.
I've always wanted like cold power.
Because I want to make it. Okay, this is before I understood like the climate and temperature and how it can make things die.
Okay, it is a yes.
I
This-
would say when I was little, oh, I want snow power so I can make it snow in Hawaii, but that would be super damaging.
Okay. This spell creates a massive white. It's called freezing fog. Creates a massive white vapors like the fog cloud spell. I can look that up later, but yeah. However, each creature in the fog takes 3 to 6 points of cold damage each round on your turn, starting when you cast the spell. The ground in the area of effect quickly freezes over and is treated as an ice sheet for purposes of movement within the freezing fog. Creatures can move at half speed on the ice sheet. Moving at full speed requires an acrobatics check. That's a cool spell.
I would totally want like water, ice, frost powers.
I mean,
Steven, what power would you want?
Yeah, what power would you want?
I don't know
We're
why.
on Team Cold.
The power to fix any car.
Ooh.
Nah,
The power
Oh.
to fix anything by hitting it with a wrench.
Oh, even better.
nah.
Actually, maybe that wouldn't be a good idea because he'd go around and like in hospitals and stuff and hit people with wrenches.
Trust me, this is gonna fix you. Whack. Oh, that didn't fix you at all.
It fixed the first problem, but now you have a giant cut in your hoof.
Oh, that's
no,
a contusion
actually,
you're not gonna recover from.
I mean, can I pick a comic book superpower?
Whatever
Yeah,
you want, Steve.
whatever.
It's your superpower.
Probably.
I guarantee whatever superpower you pick, I've heard worse. Guaranteed.
I like the power the Flash has because, well, being able to move super fast.
So super speed.
Yes.
Okay.
Be able to get to wherever you need to go as fast as you can.
I was reading about the worst like canon superpowers,
Yeah.
and there was one where it was like I don't remember if it was a guy or a girl, but they could like catch any illness.
Catch out of the air.
No, like just contract.
Oh, they contract.
They can contract any illness
And
disease.
do they recover from it or no?
I don't know.
Your superpower is to catch every cold.
You can contract.
Wait,
okay.
I'm gonna try and find the list
So
again.
to be fair, there is in Pathfinder, evil characters can become anti-paladins, and they literally state they are immune to all diseases, but they are also carrier for every disease they've ever been exposed to. That means that, and when they hit something with their weapons, they transfer all of those diseases to their attack. So, like, if you have, like, mummy rot and all these other nasty things going on, you are immune to them. But when you hit an opponent, like an enemy, or in this case, a good guy, because you're an anti-paladin, they have to make fortitude saves against all the diseases that you currently have but are immune to. It's gross. Yes. Exactly. I know it's quiet time. Quiet time.
Sorry,
Everybody's looking at their phones.
I was trying
No.
to find the list of the worst superpowers.
I'm trying to avoid coughing into a microphone.
That would be very nice because, you know, they're hard to clean.
Apparently, there was one superhero that had the power to bounce,
Bounce
like-
could be fun.
inflate his body, and like bounce like a ball.
That's pretty cool.
Squirrel Girl.
Squirrel girl.
That's not that bad.
I mean,
Squirrel?
does she have the powers of a squirrel?
Yeah,
I think I like
Okay.
our.
it's like Spider-Man but with squirrels. I guess.
I think I like our lizard friend
arm
up on
fall
up
off
there
boy.
better.
Fall off, boy.
Apparently, he can make his arm fall off
Well,
and hit people with it.
okay. That's
I'm skipping that one.
interesting.
I mean, the most entertaining superpower I think is probably Deadpool's.
Which one of his?
The can regrow body parts.
Oh, his healing factor. No. Deadpool's true power is actually breaking the fourth wall.
Yes.
The regeneration is just an afterthought.
Yes.
So-
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
I don't know. I wouldn't want. I guess that power would be cool, but also I don't want to get hurt anyway.
Yeah.
have
That's
you
fair.
have either of you seen Deadpool 2?
Yes.
No,
That is the best.
I don't really watch
I actually
movies.
like Deadpool 1 better.
I mean, they're both great, but I'm curious. I really want to see the one that the PG-13 Deadpool, Once Upon a Deadpool.
I heard it was awful. It has like 1 star on Amazon Prime. It's
Oh.
god awful.
Oh,
Because they removed all the good bits, and yeah, it's the same movie, just a little different. You know, they took out all the naughty bits and put in a Christmas sort of theme.
wait. So it's Deadpool 2 made to Christmas.
No, Deadpool
Okay.
1.
I found one that like is one power that's super funny.
Oh, yeah?
Annoyance inducement.
That sounds really useful, though. How do you get somebody to leave you alone? Induce annoyance!
Cheese manipulation.
Cheese manipulation.
It's listed as a
The
variation.
queso man,
Okay,
sir.
it's listed as a variation of milk manipulation.
Okay. Okay.
Balloon mimicry. He has the power to turn into a balloon.
Like an actual balloon or like balloon up?
An actual balloon.
That seems like a terrible power, because what if you pop?
Stench generation.
Don't we all do that? I'm sorry, but I think we can all do that. That's not a superpower. That's Taco Tuesdays.
Hey, Taco Tuesdays.
Yes.
Disease mimicry. That was the one I was talking about.
What?
Instead of the ability to give people disease,
The ability to catch all diseases.
yeah, apparently.
And to what effect does that work?
Sneeze inducement. I mean, I guess that would work. Because if they're too busy sneezing, I guess.
I mean, the wrong person sneezing could be really bad.
Drink mimicry. So you can become any beverage.
You know, apparently, going back to Pokemon Go, I've been scrolling through Twitter while you've been telling us about these terrible powers.
Mm-hmm.
The world of Pokemon Go is evolving, literally. Starting today, you'll be able to use a Sinnoh Stone to evolve Lickitung into Licky Licky, Tangela into Tangrowth, and more.
Yeah.
Looks like Mamoswine is there.
Okay.
Yeah, Mega.
Here's the thing. Steven
Frostlass.
got a Sinnoh Stone today from battling me, even though I won.
Apparently, you're more likely to get the Sinnoh Stone if you're losing.
What? That's so unfair.
What? No.
Goo generation.
Goo generation.
Induced tickling.
Uh-huh.
Offspring detection.
Children.
The ability to sense and track your kids.
Yep.
There's apps for that.
There are, in fact, apps for that.
Oh, rainbow generation. I mean, it's not very destructive, but I mean, like, I would like it. Rainbow generation. Just go to
that
Hawaii.
could be your power.
Just go to Hawaii.
Yeah. I'm sure they love rainbows.
Optimism inducement.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, this one's disgusting. Worm regeneration. The power to regenerate wounds by absorbing maggots and worms.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Ew.
Door manipulation.
The ability to open and close doors.
No, you can summon a door anywhere, but it doesn't go anywhere. It's just a door in the middle of nowhere.
Gosh, I need to fix this hole somehow. Door manipulation. Pump. There.
But where does it go?
Right there.
It would just open to, like, the
other
other
side.
side of where you are.
So if you summoned a door into, like, the wall of the basement, it would just open a door into dirt.
A wall of a basement.
Yeah.
Yes.
It would just open to a wall.
Yeah. Yeah. But, like, that could be useful, too.
I can't
guess.
How? I guess you could hit someone with it.
Pretty much.
just randomly summon a door on top of someone.
Or you could summon the door in the air and have it fall on somebody. I don't know. I'm just trying to be creative here.
Eh.
Now, while these silly superpowers are certainly fun, let's move on to something else.
How about good superpowers?
We were just doing the superpower thing.
There's a lot of good superpowers.
True.
Yeah. Now let's talk about something else nerdy.
Okay.
So, okay. We probably have hit this on another show, but let's say you had someone come up to you and ask, I want to watch anime and I've never watched it before. What would you
Okay.
start them with?
Oh, we have talked about this.
We have, but it's always good to reiterate for everybody. You know, it's a good
We
thing.
should make a list and you should put it on the Twitter thing.
We should make a list. Who wants to start it?
Me!
Okay, start it. Do you have something to write it on?
I'm just going to use dogs.
Okay. Let's see. I think
Wait. Okay, go.
okay. Flying Witch. It's adorable.
I've never seen that one.
Oh,
I'm
it's
gonna
worth watching.
put down Oran High School Host Club.
Oh,
that was one of the
for
that was
sure.
the one of the
Yeah.
first
High
ones.
School Host Club.
That was one of the first ones I watched.
That kind of throws you right into what anime is and what it certainly will be forever. Or in high school. I like Sakura Quest as a beginning anime. I bet you, and I'm just guessing here, that My Roommate as a Cat is going to be a good one to start people off on.
I mean, I remember one of the first ones I watched. Probably not the best one to start with, but Wolf's Rain.
Wolf's Rain? Potentially.
If you don't mind, All Aboard the Fields Train.
Yeah, I try to go with something lighter for like starting people off.
Should I get rid of Wolf's Rain?
No, not necessarily, because
Okay.
if people want to go on the Fields train, that's a good one to go with.
I mean, I've kind of been wanting to watch an anime that would throw me on the Fields Train again.
Yep.
Watch Code Geass.
Maybe Code Geass?
Code Geass was the closest thing I've ever watched that it didn't make me cry, but almost made me cry. I've never
Yep.
cried from watching anything.
Hmm.
Have you ever seen Wolf's Rain?
No, but I've seen Code Geass.
We're gonna try on Wolf's Rain.
Well, we'll see. We got a lot of things to watch. Like my roommate is a cat. First of all, let's just start right there.
Do we want to go for like shows
I
or
think
can we go
iconic
movies?
ones.
Can we go movies?
We can. I was going to say Hayao Miyazaki films.
Yeah,
any of the Miyazaki
any of
films.
them.
You know, that's a
Actually,
good.
maybe not any of them, because there's one. What was it called? Wind Rises. The time skipping can be confusing if that's the first one
Yeah,
you
but
see.
Miyazaki films are a child's entry into anime.
I don't know if that one's a child.
No, probably not. But like Totoro or
Okay,
Ponyo.
yeah, Totoro, like the basic.
Yeah, the basic ones. Ponyo, Totoro, Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle,
I probably
Princess
spelled-
Mononoke.
Princess Mononoke. I saw that when I was little, and it was too violent.
Okay, you could just put Miyazaki films.
No, it's good because I imagine this isn't for like.
No, I meant on the list. You could
Yeah.
just put Miyazaki films.
I watched what was it called? Castle Cagliostro, something like that. I like that one. Like I saw it when I was little, and I love that movie.
For mech fans, Gundam Wing. Let's see. Cowboy Bebop, somebody says in the chat.
I've
And
never
you-
seen it. I've heard of it.
It's it's something. Yeah, you could put it on the list. I'm not sure I'd start with it, but like
I mean, that was one of my first ones.
it's
First three.
yeah. It's a thing.
Sailor Moon. I've never seen
Maybe
it.
Sailor
But
Moon,
I've
but-
never seen it, but it's like everywhere.
It is, but maybe not. I think Cardcaptor Sakura would probably be more like old school
Wait,
anime.
what was the one you said before that?
What, Cowboy Bebop?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'd say Cardcaptor Sakura.
I don't know how
Me.
to spell that.
Cardcaptor or Bebop?
Card captor.
Cardcaptor.
Okay, I got it.
And Sakura is Sakura. What else could I think of? Basic good show that people would, see and then want to watch more of.
Pokemon?
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Not the old Pokemon, or at least not the English dub Pokemon. If you're going to
I'd
go for
say
the old.
watch it anyway because
Why?
history.
No,
Digimon had a.
actually, maybe it wouldn't be good to start off. Would it be good to start off with a sub, or should it be dubbed?
Either or.
I started off
honest-
with dubbed.
I did too, but that's because I was young.
Yeah, me
It
too.
depends on the person.
It does depend on the person.
If you tried to start dyslexic with a sub, they're just gonna go.
It's
"Why?"
not going to happen. Also, dyslexia and
What about one
subs
of the
don't work.
sport ones?
They're okay.
Yeah,
Full
I
Metal
don't-
Alchemist Brotherhood should be on that list. It is something that every person should watch, whether or not they're into anime, because it's so good.
Is Full Metal one word?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Why? Someone sent me
And
a.
specifically Brotherhood.
Yes, specifically Brotherhood, because that is the true story.
So someone
And better.
sent me a meme with the Nina Turner. Is it the name again?
What?
Daddy's got to go to work when the father passes.
I don't know what you're
I
talking
don't know what
about.
you're talking about. Is it an anime thing?
It's in Metal Alchemist Brotherhood and Full Metal Alchemist. The one scene that brings you to tears almost.
Oh, when Maze Hugh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. What
Someone
about it?
sent me a meme with that.
And they should go rot in the deepest depths of hell.
And they
What
also sent me a while ago a meme
Is
with
it the Chimera thing?
No. Oh, there's that one too.
That one was sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of.
It's really weird
Really?
because they can go from like super lighthearted to super sad back to super
That's
lighthearted.
why it's on the list of things you should start with, because it shows the full breadth of what anime can do. It is wonderful.
Yes.
So wonderful. And the dub is really good, which some of the dubs can be kind of meh, but this is a really
Yeah.
good dub. Also, Orin High School dub is really good too.
It
So,
is.
yes.
Like, really good.
I like it when you hear like somebody doing a voice for a character and you hear them in another anime and it's like
And you're like, I know you. I know what you did. Mm-hmm. Definitely. Let's see. What else would be a good... I'm trying to avoid those, like, One Piece, Naruto, Fairy Tail, like the long series, because you have to be invested to watch those.
oh
Well,
yeah,
they're
like Bleach.
Yeah, no.
And-
Don't start on an endless, what they call endless
For the
shonen.
record, I liked Bleach until he got like every power.
Yeah, the power creep was real.
Which one was it that? I mean, I had the first time I tried to watch anime. Someone had me watch an anime that they really liked, and did not fit me, and it like spoiled me to anime until I came to Landmark.
I don't know. We can't tell you what that was.
Steven, you're the one who watched it, not us.
The main character was like Inuyasha, I think.
Inuyasha, then.
Yeah,
Inuyasha, that's the name
Yeah.
of the show.
yeah, that
And
one.
it's a classic.
I guess. Well, they also tried to start me in like middle of where they were watching.
Well, then they're just an idiot. Duh.
Yeah,
Don't blame the anime, blame the person.
yeah. If you start an anime, start from the beginning. Don't start
Start from episode 1.
not episode.
Or
whatever.
if it exists, episode 0.
I mean,
Yes, but usually episode 0s are like, eh?
I actually, the original Yu-Gi-Oh TV show, there's an episode.
there's a season 0 that I really want to see, but it would
Thank you.
never pass the U.S. censors.
Oh yeah, I saw it. It's
What?
totally different. It's so much
What is?
darker. The season 0 of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh,
It's
I'm
so
sure
dark.
it's available online somewhere.
No, it's available online, but it's so much. It's
Is
so
it dark?
different. It's so much darker. It's like
Ooh.
the manga. I read the manga.
It's
the
probably
first
dark, yeah.
the first volume of the manga. It's completely different.
Ooh. I love when they do stuff like that.
Like the game isn't even as relevant
It's
in
just
it.
it's just a thing rather than the center of focus.
Yeah.
Hmm.
At least for the I didn't read the whole series. I read the first like 3 volumes, and maybe it would have been more prevalent later on, but it was not prevalent as much as it is in the TV show. Like it's very little.
Interesting.
And also
Huh.
if you lose you die. So, at least against the spirit thing.
Yeah. Oh, one that I started with that was really good. It's like pretty standard, tiny bit harem-y, but like not over the top and like not really. Is Ai Yori Aoshi?
Is it AI or I?
AI. Ai Yori Aoshi. It's AI YORI AOSHI. And it's just so good. The manga is really, really good. Yeah.
Okay. Now, any anime you would tell people to avoid at the very beginning?
I
Yes,
don't- I
tons of
don't-
them.
I don't want to make a list of that because that's going to be too long.
Yeah, I wouldn't make
So
a
are we
list.
done with the list for now?
For now, I mean,
Okay.
if I think of something, I'll...
Well,
you
I'll
know,
share it with you.
Please do.
Should have made this a Google Doc that everyone that's our fans that wants
Well,
access
we
it
want
can.
to curate the list. Oh, there's
Well-
one more thing we should add. Definitely add New Game, because it's just an awesome anime.
Okay.
I think people should watch it. That's all.
Okay.
Oh, and if you want something that's just beyond over the top, Wagnaria. Also known as Working. So, yeah. Super over the top. Have you seen it?
If I spelled something wrong, then you can fix it.
Yes. Have you seen it?
Nope.
Oh my word, you have to watch it. It is so friggin' funny.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, there's that. Any other questions like that a newbie would ask, Stephen? Because you are our source of newbie information.
What's anime?
I feel like we've answered this.
If I asked that question, I think Alex would point to the door and say, "Leave."
Yeah, because we were just talking about it.
And the fact that you brought it up, I just assume that you know what it is. But for those of you who don't, it is Japanese animation made in Japan for Japan that then we became obsessed with
Oh,
as
how about this?
a subculture of nerds.
Why should I watch anime?
Because it's freaking awesome. Next.
Yes.
Your turn, Steven.
What am I supposed? What?
What are you supposed to do?
Yeah.
Ask us a nerdy question.
Ask us something that a non-nerd
That a non-nerd
person
would be like,
would say if they want to get into nerddom
yeah,
I mean,
or interested in getting into nerddom.
yeah.
okay. Best card games to pick up.
Well, that depends on who you ask.
I mean, there are card games that aren't nerdy,
Yeah.
like poker,
Not casino games. Those are-
goldfish,
What?
go fish.
Yeah, not that. Card games. what is your end goal with the card game?
For me, it's
Fun.
to annoy the other person while having fun myself.
That can be done in pretty much all of them.
Okay, I'll here's something I'll ask, because I have a cousin who has this board game collection that's, I think he needs 2 cars to move it if he ever moves.
Wow.
But are people that play a lot of board games like that nerds?
Yes, absolutely. Board games is a huge part of nerd culture.
All right.
Nerds are responsible for the board game boom. The fact that board games were going out and then we revived them.
Yes.
So, you're welcome.
What would you, if you had to pick 5, I think all 3 of us should do this, 5 favorite board games you've played?
Ooh, tough. Cards Against Humanity.
Oh, gosh, yes.
is one I'd like to say, but we'll keep it family friendly. How about?
Is that a board game?
Technically, it's like a family party game.
I thought I had to have like a board.
No. I'd say it counts. Like,
My family didn't play board games, so
That's
I don't
okay.
really know any.
Let's see. Takenoko. I love Takenoko.
Sounds like a food.
I've never heard that
It's
one.
not. It's basically you're trying to make a garden and grow a garden, and there's a panda who keeps eating the garden.
Aw,
Because
you should let them do that because they're endangered.
Yes, but not because we haven't tried to protect them, but because they are literally unfit for surviving, and that's another story for another day.
Yeah.
But no, it's adorable, and it's collecting points and things
Okay.
like that.
Going off of the panda thing,
Yeah.
there's this show that I watch called We Bare Bears, and there's a character who's a panda. And out of the 3 bears, there's a grizzly bear and a polar bear, as well as the panda bear.
Yeah.
He's the one that's like the most like stereotypical like otaku. He loves anime. He has like super severe allergies. He's allergic to peanuts. He's the weakest one. He's the most sensitive.
That's hilarious.
He also goes on a lot of dating sites but never gets dates.
Poor panda bear.
Yeah, I'll show you later.
How many are...
Let's see. I said Takenoko. A really fun little quick game to play is called Sushi Go. I recommend it. It's a lot of fun. If you're in for a longer haul, maybe Settlers of Catan or Ticket to Ride. Those are both really good games to play with friends and family.
I think the only board game I played when I was little was chess.
That's a pretty good game to play, but it's not
I know, but I don't know how to play checkers,
interesting.
which a lot of people find surprising. But I never learned. Nobody ever taught me how to play checkers. I only learned how to play chess.
Honestly, I think
I
chess
haven't
is
played
easier
checkers
than...
in 15 years, maybe more.
I honestly think chess is easier than checkers.
Well, I wouldn't know. I can't.
Not when you get into the deep bits of chess.
Yeah, there's certain moves you could do. If you have nothing in between your castle and your king, you can switch them.
Yeah.
Yes.
I forget what it's
castling.
called.
Castling.
Castling.
Yeah. Gloom. Somebody in the chat mentions Gloom can be a very, very funny game. It's a card game as well, but it's a self-contained board game card game.
Well, what were some board games that you played when you were super little?
Operation.
Pokemon Monopoly.
Monopoly in general.
Yep. Well,
I
sorry. Shoots and
I want to
ladders.
see. I want to see if you're gonna say one that I don't know.
I was actually at Bull Moose yesterday,
Oh yeah.
and I almost
Candy one. Oh,
Candyland.
Oh yeah, Candyland. I love that game.
Yeah.
I
That
almost
was a good game.
bought a board game
Life?
yesterday
What game?
at Risk Game of Thrones edition.
Risk ends everything that is a relationship. Don't you dare buy it.
I have this
Risk
one game
is a
called.
family ender.
Hey, I had a friend that me and him played Risk every time we hung out. It was always playing Risk, and I always lost.
Oof.
What is Risk?
It is a family ender. It's basically a game where you build your troops up and take over parts of the world, which are split not exactly into countries, but into regions.
You just pull the Alex move where you just walk across the battlefield.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you basically... The best way to play Risk is to not play at all.
I have this one game where it's who's most likely to. Like you draw a card and it says who's most likely to, like
Oh yeah, I know the game you're talking about. I just can't remember the name of it.
It's called Drunk, Stoned, or Stupid.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wow. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah.
All right, Alex.
But we should play it sometime.
We should.
I'll ask a question. If I want to play, I've been wanting to play a board game for a while, but I haven't had the chance.
Yeah.
Like to play a board game between the three of us. Well, if we had to pick one to play and maybe live stream it.
Easy one, you mean?
Yeah.
Like.
I was gonna say Drunk, Stoned, or Stupid until you said live stream it.
Well, we could just play that together anyway.
Well,
I don't
There's
know.
not many,
there's
not many board games you can like effectively play with 3 people.
Uh,
Usually you need
that's
4,
you.
right?
Settlers of Catan would be one.
Settlers of Catan.
I don't know that one.
That's my.
Ooh, another fun game if you haven't played it is called Zombicide. It is you are survivors and there are zombies and it's you versus the board basically, and the board is trying to kill you because the board are zombies. You don't want the zombies to win.
There was this game. I think it was before I was born, called Mousetrap.
Oh my word, Mousetrap.
I always wanted to play it, but the set my grandparents had was missing a piece.
Well, I've seen like pictures of it, and it looks like super complicated.
It was super complicated, but it was fun. But it was complicated.
I mean, I always wanted to play it, but
I feel like I
never
would
able
lose
to.
every piece.
Yeah, that's kind of what ended up happening.
Yeah. Okay, what's worse, Risk or Monopoly?
Risk.
Monopoly. I don't even know what Risk is. I just
She
don't like
can't-
Monopoly.
Monopoly, you can just like
I don't like all
whatever,
the money.
but Risk just
It's like
ends.
banking the game.
Yeah, Risk. The amount of fights that were started between friends in my friend group over Risk.
I feel like you have a
ridiculous.
personal vendetta against this game.
Yes, because it like ended a bunch of friendships.
Oh no.
I'll ask if I brought Risk into our bridge and asked you to play. What would your response be?
No,
Okay.
I would just say no and we'd walk away, and then
If I-
you would be left holding a box of Risk and have nobody to play with.
I
So, no.
would drag Stephanie into it then.
Stephanie, say no.
No.
Say no to Risk.
Niet.
Good.
Okay. So what board game should I buy for the bridge then?
You
I
don't
don't
have.
know.
You don't
You
have to buy one.
You know,
I want to play a
time
board
is
game.
exactly. It's a bit of a premium right now, Stephen.
I never worry about time. Maybe that's why I always.
Yeah, I have a bad sense of time. Not
I
as bad
have
as Steven's.
a forced good sense of time sometimes.
Sometimes.
I guess the advantage of taking mostly art classes is.
Is I guess all that time, yeah, that I don't have
Yeah.
right now.
Art.
But I've always got time for talking nerdy.
Yay.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Oh wait, and also, it was my birthday,
yes,
and
it
I'm
was.
no longer a teenager.
Yeah.
Yay.
She's 20.
Old.
Insert rolling eyes.
She's still not old. Sorry, you're
my
still not old.
my other friends call me old
Yeah.
Why?
because they're in high school.
Yeah. You can't even buy yourself certain types of beverages.
Adult beverages, no. But like you're still a kid. Not,
You say as I'm playing with a roll of tape.
Well, yeah, that too. But no. But yeah, board games are really great. There's a lot of really cool ones out there. Tons that I really want to play, that I haven't had a chance to. There's a bunch of, I think Geek and Sundry, their YouTube channel features a bunch of different shows where they play board games, and you can see what they're all about if it's something you want to do. I've bought a few board games based on seeing them played on their channel.
There was this one game I saw that I probably wouldn't be very good at because the whole point is somebody reads a card and you have to scroll through your gallery on your phone and find a picture that best fits with that card, and then the judge picks the ones that they think is the best.
That's weird.
Yeah, but the problem is I only have like 20 pictures in my gallery.
Same. I don't keep pictures unless I actually need them or like them. So like,
Eh.
most of the pictures I take are I took a picture of my receipt at dinner so that I have a record of it until it clears in the bank. Oh, I've got a picture of this thing that I sent to my wife so that she could do something with.
So,
I don't take pictures of things.
So wait, I would be the one that would have the best chance in that game.
Yes.
But 90% of the pictures I take, I just post to Facebook.
Right.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, they're still on your phone, right?
somehow. Yeah.
What do you mean somehow?
Unless you delete them, they're still going to be there.
Don't know. The only pictures I bother to delete are the random pocket pictures that you end up taking with a camera phone.
Yeah, I've never had that happen.
I've never had that happen.
I discovered by accident that my phone will, if you are in picture mode and push one of the volume buttons, will just take an endless series of pictures.
Well, why are you putting your phone in your pocket on picture mode?
It goes into it.
How?
I don't know.
Maybe you should find out.
Yeah.
I think, well, not as much with this one. The old one had a button on it that
so it's multiple phones.
Two of
Maybe
them.
it's just you, Steve.
No, it was the ones that had, two of my phones had underwater picture mode, which meant it had an actual camera button on the top. And if you held the button long enough, it would automatically put the phone
Why
into
do you have an
picture.
underwater picture phone?
That wasn't the main. That wasn't. That wasn't the.
That's a good point. Why are you going underwater with your phone?
That wasn't the feature I was buying the phone for. The feature I was buying it for was the sapphire crystal screen and the waterproofness, just in case. Because I'm the person that has jumped into a pool fully clothed with my phone in my pocket.
Why?
See, the fully clothed with your phone in your pocket is the part we don't understand.
I mean, I've gone into a pool with my regular clothes, but I've always not had my phone in my pocket.
Well, I wasn't planning on having my phone. I was kind of pushed into the pool.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Because-
totally not on you then.
Yeah, they should
Because-
have paid for your new phone.
Well, I didn't need a new phone because my phone happened to be waterproof.
So you were preemptively
You preemptively did it.
bought a phone in case you were pushed into a pool.
No, I preemptively bought a phone that was as close to indestructible as possible.
Just buy one of those old brick phones.
Nokia's, yep. Throw it in a bag of rice that we find the next
Oh,
day.
but you can't play Pokemon Go on it.
No.
But, like, what if you could?
I mean,
That'd be pretty awesome, actually.
I honestly, when I look for a phone, I look for something that.
You know what it'd be? It'd be Game Boy graphics on the Nokia. For Pokemon Go. Do, 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 do,
It'd be in black and white.
do. Yep.
I mean, I've seen some things in black and white that were better than things in color.
Oh, yeah, for
Although,
sure.
Yeah.
can I take this on a history nerd tangent for a second?
Sure.
Over break, my dad took me to a screening of a movie Peter Jackson did. They Shan't Grow Old,
Okay.
where Peter Jackson took a bunch of World War I footage, interviews done with World War I soldiers, and a few other things to actually make a coherent documentary with original footage and original voices of World War I. It was like 2-hour thing, but it was actually very, very good, and I would recommend people look for, I believe it's They Shall Not Grow Old. I'm going to double check that because I have a computer in front of me.
Yes. Yes, you do. But, yeah, no, I think there's, plenty of really good movies out there. But they're getting harder and harder to find because Hollywood's kind of getting more and more full of trash.
I don't watch movies.
Yeah. It's They Shall Not Grow Old.
Actually, a movie that I watched over a break was called The Big Sick. It was it's about a comedian, and it was really, really good, really well done.
There was this movie that came out called Crazy Rich Asians.
I had an opportunity to watch that on the plane, and I didn't because I was playing Ever Oasis. But,
My mom
it looked ridiculous.
My mom wants to go see that. Actually, I've heard it's pretty good.
Oh, yeah?
Like,
it's
it's
based
about
off a book, I think.
It's about I don't want to guess what it's about because I'm gonna be wrong.
I'm going to guess it's about crazy rich Asians.
I think it's about interracial marriage and customs and stuff. I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah.
Judging from what I've heard about it and the cover, Detective Pikachu.
Yeah. Don't make me go on my Detective Pikachu rant again. I will. But
Let me just sit in a chair while Alex does his rant.
not going to.
I want to hear this
point
one.
is, I hate it.
Have you seen it?
It's not out yet.
You hate it before you see it.
Well,
Yes,
if you saw the
was
trailer.
awful.
What,
It was
I
awful.
Pikachu looks wrong,
Pikachu looks so wrong.
and he has a human voice.
I don't that part doesn't bug me. No, the Pokemon just look wrong. They like went too far on the realism scale. They didn't, and they
There's a
didn't even do
reason.
it right.
There's a reason it's anime.
There,
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind watching a Pokemon claymation movie.
that'd be really cool.
that actually would be awesome.
You know, Coraline.
Yeah,
Yeah, like that style.
I wouldn't mind that either. That'd be
I
really,
feel like
really
that would be cool.
You know, I had to. The reason I'm like, oh, I wouldn't mind hearing your rant about Detective Pikachu is I had to deal with a Facebook rant from another friend over Detective Pikachu.
So you're asking him to do his rant.
Yes, because I actually like these
Okay,
rants.
Alex, take a big drink of water and get into it.
I'd rant it out.
Really? I
Wow.
didn't think that was possible.
I don't like the negativity. I've already had one negativity, and it wasn't really.
Can there be such a
negativity.
thing as a good rant?
Yes, I ranted about it earlier. It was a good rant.
I mean,
Oh.
I went on a rant because someone decided to say that the that Avatar movie that does not exist, not the blue people one, but the other
blue
non-existent one.
I
We
haven't
don't
seen.
talk about that.
I haven't seen.
They
either of
said
them.
they thought it was better than the cartoon.
How?
I was in shock.
Isn't that movie that they just cast a bunch of white people?
Oh,
Yes.
that thing
Yeah.
was
They
more.
whitewashed it.
And they said
We
his
don't
name
talk
wrong.
about it
Oh, okay.
because
didn't
it was
see
so
it.
bad.
I didn't see it.
It was so bad.
I
Like,
saw 5 seconds of it and went, nope.
I
I
saw,
saw
a bunch
the
of.
trailer and went, nope.
There's
Wasn't the actor that played Sokka like he won an award for like the worst supporting actor or something?
I don't know.
remember.
probably won a Razzie.
Yeah, he probably did. win a
Razzies are
Razzie.
fun. But yeah, I did the same thing with Full Metal Alchemist, the live action one. I was like, oh, I'll give this a shot, and then
The
5
one that
minutes.
was done in Japan. I heard it was actually pretty okay for a live action.
Which one?
The Full Metal Alchemist live action that they did.
Oh, I didn't even know that existed.
I don't
yeah, I
think it
haven't
was
seen
that.
it.
I got about 5 minutes in and started saying nope, and turned it off.
I haven't given it a shot yet. I kind of want to like give it.
I would like
a
to
fair
see.
chance.
I would like to see more movies, not like live action or CGI, but I would like to see more claymation movies personally.
I mean,
I would too, but the problem, unfortunately, is that
it's not cheap.
they're expensive.
Yeah,
and
but they're-
Hollywood doesn't want to pay.
They're expensive, but they're good.
They are really good. Yeah.
They're probably more
I
apt to.
watched this video on YouTube called Dot, and it was the world's smallest animation. It was amazing. Like they had her running on like pennies that were like gears.
Oh, that's
and,
really
like,
cool.
Yeah, I should show you after.
Well, the Lego movie was, I think, a lot of stop motion.
Oh my gosh, I didn't like the Lego movie.
You didn't?
Well, I went to see it with my friend and her brother. I don't even remember it because I didn't like it. I barely remember the ending.
Oh yeah. The second movie, there's a second one coming out, and I kind of want to see it because, of course, I do. I love Legos, and I played with them all the time when I was growing up.
I didn't play with Legos.
No,
I play with dinosaur toys.
you know, there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Nothing
Oh,
at
I
all.
found my favorite dinosaur toy. It's a Saltosaurus, and it's in my room.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
that's cool.
Cool.
Yes. Yeah, it's got a few like stains on it, but
A little bit of wear and tear, but you know, you played with it as a kid.
yeah, I took it in swimming pools. It was awesome.
I bet.
You know they say car guys collections start with 99 with a bunch of 99-cent cars.
I have
Yeah.
I have a 4-year-old cousin. He loves cars, like more than anything.
Yes, it's a
Little Hot Wheels
obsession.
and Matchbox cars, whatever.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure one of his uncles got him an actual like toy car that you could actually like ride around in. He didn't like it; it was too loud.
Oh no.
Maybe he'll like it when he's older.
Maybe. That's crazy though. Like one of those battery powered ones, or
I don't know. I
or
didn't
does
see
it actually
it.
have an engine
I
in
just
it?
heard that he didn't like it because it was too loud.
I mean, I found out about them after I was too old to use them, but they actually make like miniatures of like
I mean, you
Lamborghinis
could-
and other cars.
You could try.
They probably cost as much as a real car.
I imagine you like on a sled having like 6 of the cars and just going.
That would be hilarious.
I mean, that would be entertaining to do, but I don't see the point of it.
Fun.
Yeah,
You wouldn't find that fun?
Nah. Rather,
I would.
I'd be too likely to get hurt.
Oh, that's when you're concerned about getting hurt.
Not, jumping your bike over a curb. Not,
I mean,
getting your car stuck in
You're
the road.
literally all scraped up right now.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. I've had worse.
Well, yeah.
That means
That's
you've
a-
done other stupid things.
I mean, I fractured both of my wrists at the same time
Doing what?
playing dodgeball.
Dodgeball's a dangerous game.
Well, I stepped on a ball and fell backwards.
Especially if you,
Oh, well, yeah, okay. That's just an accident.
There's
especially,
no crying in dodgeball.
especially if you play the Patches O'Houlihan method.
Yeah.
What?
You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
We used rubber balls.
That's what dodgeballs are made of.
Oh, well, for the little kids, they had like foam balls.
Oh, yeah, that's safe. I guess. But also less fun.
Yeah, well, little kids can't throw anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Also, we had, what was it called? May Day, where every grade would have to do a hula in front of, like, parents and stuff, and even, like, kindergarten, which doesn't even make sense, because they can't.
They can't hula all that well.
Yeah.
I don't know. Lilo did it in like Lilo and Stitch. Just saying, she was tiny.
Yeah. There's,
I'm pretty sure she was older than kindergarten.
Maybe. I don't know how old
She
was.
talked very well.
I don't
okay.
actually know how old she was.
I feel like
Alright.
she's
I'm sure
8.
somebody knows.
I
but
feel like she would
don't.
be 8, but it was mandatory.
Okay.
I
for
bet
you-
you it was just because they look really cute doing it.
Well, for every grade, it was mandatory.
Yeah.
Stephanie,
Huh?
I have found one mini vehicle that I would be okay being pulled around on the back of.
Oh. And what would that be, Steven?
I will show you.
It's like a big truck.
Oh, yeah?
Like one of those trucks they used to like carry cargo.
Oh, my word.
Why?
I
If you tried to like put a sled attached to that, you would just like fly off. You know that, right?
Are those like life-size trucks?
basically they take a pickup truck and put a tractor trailer chassis body
Cab
on
on it.
top.
Have you ever seen those videos where a guy will attach like a rope to the back of a car and
try
like
to-
be on a skateboard and he tells his friend like go drive
It sounds
and he
like
ends
the kind
up
of thing you would do.
flying over the skateboard.
Yeah,
That
I
is
mean-
what would happen to you, except with greater
I
force.
mean, at one point
Yeah.
I had to talk people out of trying to drag one of the Landmark College's beds behind their pickup truck around campus on a snowy day.
I would have let him do it and just seen what would happen.
I fell in the snow though; it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, but I was the only sober one in that bridge, and I didn't want to get blamed for it.
You wouldn't have, and it would have been hilarious, probably. But bad ideas aside, we're talking nerdy, not Steven's stupid ideas.
Yeah, my idea was cute. Your idea is dangerous. My
Yeah.
idea is cute because it would never happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you would need to get 5
need-
young
You need to
kids
get
You
coordinated
need
enough.
6 little kids in the car, or like 6 bricks.
Yeah.
But then 6 bricks.
Or you could get the remote control cars and just have your friends control it from the side.
Or you could like put it all into one and just like try.
Or just get the big rig and be guaranteed it would work if you built the
No,
trailer
it would
correctly.
not
No,
work.
no.
Steven, it would not work. Do you know how
You know how much you would hurt yourself?
we've already explained why it wouldn't work? Did you not hear us?
He wasn't listening. I guarantee it. And that says everything.
Sorry to the.
So, we've got like a half hour left. We need to talk nerdy for a half an hour, and I won't take no for an answer.
Yet.
So I heard
Dong.
that the season finale of Sports Ball is coming up this weekend.
Oh, the super thingy.
I mean, I don't know why they need such a big bowl.
I
Can't they
like
just-
watching the Puppy Bowl.
Oh, that's right. There's a puppy bowl and Animal Planet.
Let's
at the
talk
same
about
time.
that.
I wish they had a kitten bowl because that.
They
would
have
be-
kittens in it.
Do they?
Like, you know how in the Super Bowl they have like music performances?
Yeah. Then it's the kittens there.
Yeah, and they have like little costumes and wigs.
I'm sure those kittens are hating life there.
I'm pretty sure they were well fed.
Oh, I'm sure. But like,
They don't look like too
have-
upset. They just sit there.
that's what happens when you put anything on a cat. They just kind of freeze and just lay there.
No, I've seen cats being walked on leashes.
Yeah.
They're
a bit
not
off.
the biggest fan of it.
No. I've also seen cats being dragged along on leashes because they just want to walk.
Although, okay, the most adorable thing I've ever seen on a leash was someone walking their ferret.
I put my bunny on a leash once.
Oh, yeah?
It wasn't
How did
a
that
leash.
go?
It was like a vest.
A harness thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did
Because
that go?
I wanted to get him out in the yard, but I didn't want him to run away because he would get eaten by a dog or a cat.
Yeah. How did that go?
I didn't trust myself enough.
No.
So I ended up putting him on the grass, and he like hopped around for a bit, and I was like, nope, and I took him back inside, and I bought a fence thing, like a dog thing.
Kennel thing, yeah?
Yeah, and I put that outside, and I put him in the fence, and that was better.
Ah, and he enjoyed himself then?
I don't think he liked it.
No?
I don't think he liked the grass.
Interesting.
I think he was like, ooh, it's too prickly.
That could have been. Was that really sharp grass or...
I don't know.
No, you don't know?
Well, was it his first time ever on grass?
Probably.
Ah.
I don't know, because he was older when I got him.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know.
Fair enough.
My dad has learned with his one snake, do not put it on in a tree because it gets very difficult to get her out of the tree.
You shouldn't be putting your snakes in the trees anyway.
We have a small peach tree that he would occasionally take the snake outside to let it enjoy some time in a tree, and he stopped that when she got long enough that he had a hard time. She almost pulled the tree down when he was trying to get her off of it.
Ah, yeah.
My dad has that one peach tree. It's never grown. It's been the same size since he bought it, and it always produces one peach a year.
You know, I would say that there's something wrong with the tree.
I used to live in a house that had an orange tree,
That's cool.
like a navel orange tree, and it would make so many oranges.
Yeah.
Like, I filled like 2 buckets full of oranges, like fishing buckets.
Wow.
Because
That's a lot
those
of
were
oranges.
because my uncle fishes, so that's the only buckets we have. So I would I would give him some because he would help me pick them, and then I would take some to school
Yeah.
and give them out to my friends. And I gave some to my friend who cooks and bakes and stuff, and she made candy.
Cool.
It was good.
So what about talking nerdy? Yeah, let's talk nerdy things.
He brought up the peach tree.
He did. Second time, Stephen. Second time. Gosh. But yeah, no. Anybody in the chat, feel free to contribute something. So our nerdy conversation started goes back to being, nerdy. So, do y'all read anything good?
I'll
over the break?
ask.
What?
Let's say, well, nah, I'll save it for next show.
Okay.
Ask away.
Well,
you can't tease us like that, Stephen.
Okay, well, a certain holiday is coming up
Yes.
on the 14th of next month.
Yes.
What does it...
You mean in 14 days?
Oh, yeah.
What
To-
holiday? Wait, what?
Valentine's?
Oh, Singles Awareness Day?
Yes.
Yeah.
A single awareness day is for people that are single. Valentine's Day for people that are in relationships.
So
Yeah.
2 of us. Personally, I like Singles Awareness Day because the thought of having to having to revolve my life around somebody else seems exhausting to me. I like being alone a lot.
You see, once you get to a certain point in the relationship, if it's a good, stable relationship, it doesn't revolve around each other. It's just...
Oh yeah, I've seen you two be in the same room and you're just on your phone and she's just like
Me and my
on
wife?
her, yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, we're perfectly content to spend time together, but not, always at each other's...
I think Alex Wilson wants
Attention.
us to talk about Nintendo.
Yes.
Well,
just something.
Let
Something.
me say my piece.
And
Just-
I also wanted to finish my question that I got interrupted on, too.
You did. You finished it. And it was
No,
like,
I was like, what type of gifts, nerdy gifts, would you get for someone you're dating if they're
Oh.
both nerds? That's
Oh,
what I
that's
was
easy.
going for.
Well,
Let's see. 1 year, my wife got me the complete series of Firefly. Awesome. I bought her some nerdy stuffed animals 1 year.
oh,
Chocolate just kind of works always.
I've met people that don't like chocolate. I've met people allergic to chocolate.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure. Barring
It's
dislike
very unfortunate.
And allergies, like chocolate's always a good option. You can even, make your own chocolate nerdy shaped.
Oh, like an anime.
Exactly. You could do that whole anime thing.
your table is kind of
Falling apart?
yeah, just a little.
Well, don't pick at it.
I'm not.
Basically, anything that you think that your partner would enjoy
Yeah.
that is also nerdy is perfectly acceptable for a Valentine's gift. That's all.
Yeah, I don't know how to answer that question because just because somebody's a nerd doesn't mean we like the same nerdy things. I would hope we have some in common.
Well, yeah, you go with, and you have to know the person you're giving to. You can't just be like, I like this, so they like this, so there. No, you gotta, spend time and learn their interests as well. So,
But
Yeah.
default gift chocolate.
default give chocolate. If you're really hard up,
With
give
no nuts.
Like what?
No nuts, just in case.
Yeah, no nuts.
Or good stuffed animal.
In my case, yes, my wife loves stuffed animals. But like, just think about it. Like, she got me the series of Firefly, like I mentioned. That's something that I wanted. And then we got to sit down and watch the whole series Firefly together.
Yay.
Again. And it was great. That was a wonderful gift in which, the gift was great, but the spending the time with each other was even better. So, those kind of things you can think about. I'm not like an expert in romance. Yes, I'm married, so I've got.
You're the only one here in a relationship.
Fair enough. But
Oh, right.
But
Eh.
It's not something that's this definitely works all the time. This doesn't work at all. For sure, know your partner and know what they like.
Yeah.
And then give them something based off their interests. And chocolate always works unless they hate chocolate or are allergic. There.
Yeah.
That's the answer to your question.
Yay.
I figure that'd be a good question to think about.
How is that nerdy though?
I mean,
He asked about nerdy gifts on Valentine's.
Oh, right,
which
right.
is, it's just fair. And actually, if I am not mistaken, we will have a... Nope, I lied. Ha! We won't have an episode on Valentine's. We'll have it on the 16th. But will we have one on White Day? No. Oh, I'm lying.
no, we'll have one. We'll
Hold
have
on.
one on the 14th.
No, we will have one on the 14th. Ha! Will we also have one on White Day?
What's
We
White-
will have one on White Day as well.
What's White Day?
In Japan, Valentine's Day is when girls give to guys. On White Day, which is the month later, guys give to girls. Either they're reciprocating or they're giving it to the girl they like.
Ah.
So, 2 holidays, because, that's how it works.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll have a show on both those days.
Yeah, so we can talk more about love.
We should make chocolate.
Oh, and chocolate. Well,
We should
won't
make
be eating
chocolate.
chocolate here, but we'll be eating it in spirit.
Too bad you can't have your wife come join us for that episode.
Well, you see, she does this thing called work.
Yeah.
And work is important and must be done in order to make this thing called money, which, we nerds thrive off of because our hobbies are ridiculously expensive.
Yes.
Luckily, I'm still working off, store credit at Bull Moose from Christmas gifts. Otherwise, I'd be even more broke than I am now.
Do you want to laugh at me, Alex, or not really?
I mean, if you would like to share, if it's something you want to share, we'll.
So
obviously-
I had no clue until I checked at Bull Moose yesterday. I have $35 in store credit.
I remember when you got that.
Yeah.
Actually. We were there.
We were.
You bought Pokemon.
And you
then within 2
immediately
minutes
returned it while we were still in the store. You were
Well,
like,
I
I
was finishing out picking my purchases.
don't really
you know-
want this.
What?
He was like, I don't really want this.
Yeah, and then returned it. And we're like, okay.
Well, I think maybe I'll use those dollars to buy the board game that we play in live stream.
Maybe we could. Maybe we should.
That is something I can get behind.
Maybe we'll have to go look at Bull Moose then. I think so.
Yes.
Yay. We don't have that we only have GameStop.
Yeah, I feel bad for you.
And the one in my neighborhood closed. It's a pizza place now. So
That's
now
better.
That sounds like an
significantly better.
upgrade, unless it's Papa John's.
No,
I
it's
don't
this
even mind Papa
it's
John's.
this place that
But-
has freshly made but frozen pizza and you
Freshly made but frozen?
yeah, they hand make the dough and stuff and you heat it up at home.
Oh,
Take
so
and
they
bake.
make the pizzas for you
Yeah.
and then you bring them home.
Yeah, and then you.
Do they also serve hot pizza, or is it only?
I think it's only frozen.
Huh.
Take and bake.
Interesting.
Well,
Chocolate.
Apparently on Etsy there is an entire chocolate GameCube controller.
Yes.
That's amazing. Good on you, Etsy person. Good on you.
I mean, I discovered at a candy shop in Keene yesterday that they sell chocolate Harry Potter wands.
Cool.
We should try and
And
make our.
chocolate
I
cigars.
just discovered right now that Steven isn't talking into his microphone.
Better?
Yes.
We should make our own chocolate. We should try and do that.
I mean, if we're doing that, we need to make chocolate-covered pretzels, and I need to get a
No,
double boiler.
I don't want chocolate covered
No,
pretzels.
we
I
can-
want regular
no,
chocolate.
We'll try to make our own chocolate, and Steven can buy chocolate covered pretzels. How does that sound?
Yeah.
Yeah. We should probably cook somewhere that's not in. We'll figure it out. Yeah, chocolate is a very interesting beast to try to cook. And boy, did we go straight food.
Japanese chocolate is a lot less sweet than regular chocolate.
I like that.
British chocolate was very good, too.
Well,
like
yeah,
I've had,
Although
I've
tea.
had Japanese like chocolate cake. It's
good.
very interesting.
I agree.
I like their sponge cake.
Mm-hmm.
I will admit,
Why are we talking about Valentine's Day on not Valentine's Day? We are literally going to have a Valentine's Day special.
Singles Awareness Day special.
Yes, we'll have a Singles Awareness Day special.
Yay!
well, for the one person in the room that's single.
Well,
Yes.
you don't have to be single to celebrate singles awareness because
you have to be
you're aware of the people that are single and you are not one
Yeah.
of them.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody's free to, do what they want on that day.
Yes. So,
So, any sort of questions you have left, Steven?
I'm trying to think of nerdy stuff and failing.
You're on Facebook.
Steven, I think we're going to have a no electronics policy on that side of the table. Because you can't seem to pay attention to the conversation but
No.
on, Facebook.
That was sending a message to someone about the show, actually.
Ah,
Oh, okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Then we can rescind that for now.
Yep. Unfortunately, they aren't able to watch today because of other commitments.
Well, plus it's almost over.
Yeah.
Well,
I
I
know.
mean, there's like 20 minutes left, so.
But yeah,
The new Pokemon set that drops tomorrow, but also dropped last week technically because brick and mortar stores, like hobby shops that actually have a location and are not a chain of some sort, got the product a week early so that it encourages people to go support their FLGs, friendly local gaming stores. That's what it stands for. Is amazing. It's got cards that I want for my collection because I collect all the Venusaur cards, Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur cards. So like if it's got a Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, or Venusaur on it, you bet I'm collecting it because why wouldn't I, right?
yeah.
But
so,
not Turtwig?
So I have
I that's my next collection probably.
Okay.
But there's not as many.
Oh, that's fair,
Bulbasaur goes
yeah.
all the way back. And this new set has a new four new Venusaur cards. There's the Venusaur. It's a Venusaur and Celebi team up card.
Oh.
So Venusaur and Celebi on there, and it's a new mechanic team up. Then there's the full art version. There's an alternate form of the full art version, and then there's the rainbow version of this card.
Rainbow.
So I want all four of those, and there are two new Erica cards. Erica is my favorite gym leader, the grass gym leader from First Generation, and she's my favorite.
I'm trying to remember.
She's the very pretty girl with the shorter black hair and the kimono.
Yes.
Grass type
Okay, I got
trainer?
it.
Yeah.
I got it.
So she has a new card in the set that comes in a holo rare form and a full art form, and it is a beautiful card, and I absolutely, need it.
Alex, if you were still playing Pokemon Go, I'm sure you would want one of the Pokemon I now have.
What?
Shiny Venusaur.
Shiny Venusaur, huh? I've never been a fan of the shiny form of Venusaur, actually. I think they could have done a different palette, and it would have been a lot better.
Yeah, that's true with the shiny plus hole. It's just
Yeah.
darker red.
I know, it's kind of meh.
Or
okay,
Shiny
so
Zapped.
Since
They should
shiny,
have done green and orange like they did.
yeah. So since shiny Minun is green, I feel like shiny plus should have been orange.
or purple, maybe.
I
don't
feel
know.
like, if you compare the regular Minun with the shiny Minun, it's like from blue to green.
Yeah.
So like from red to orange.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Adding more yellow to the tint.
I
Yeah.
mean, I have a shiny Zapdos, and you wouldn't know it unless you actually look and see, oh, that's shiny, because it looks exactly the same.
I feel like we would notice, Steven. It's just you didn't notice until I pointed it out.
It looked exactly the same.
You're like, why is
It's
it
just
sparkling?
darker.
Why is it sparkling, Stephanie?
It also, you know, sparkles.
Yeah. I like the shiny, I think it's Pelipper I have.
Oh, the green. It has green instead of blue.
Yeah.
The bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pelipper.
I don't know
Interesting.
which shiny is my favorite.
I really like shiny Umbreon. I think the electric blue is
That
perfect on a black background.
that
Yeah.
Shiny Sylveon's awesome because the blue instead of the pink.
Okay,
is cool.
For shiny Absol, I wish that they had made it like.
Isn't it like a dark red instead of?
I feel like if they made the fur black and then the horns silver,
Oh, that
the
would've
horns
been
and
so
claws
amazing.
silver, I feel like that would have worked really well.
The red works, I guess, but
I feel like it
agree
doesn't
that
work with
the-
its theme though.
I
It
think
always
that
reminded.
black and silver.
It
would've
always
worked
reminded
better.
me of the moon.
Yeah, black and silver would have worked better. I think.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay, what's the worst shiny in your opinion?
I don't like shiny Espeon. I think that electric
Yeah.
green is like
Like lime green.
maybe not. Yeah, no. Let's see. I don't care for shiny Venusaur either all that much, but it's not like
Yeah.
my least favorite. It's just
I
like
kind of like.
eh?
I like shiny Chikorita because it reminds me of like fall,
yeah,
like fall leaves.
yeah, but it's like a banana. It's a brown banana. It's a banana.
It's a brown Anna.
Banana. Although shiny Meganium's pretty cool with the orange
Yeah.
flower.
yeah.
Let's see.
I don't like shiny Luxray. I feel like it's too clashing.
I think shiny Torterra, they chose the wrong
I
palette.
don't remember what shiny Torterra
It's
looks
got
like.
that pastel green bluey color.
Yeah, I love pastel colors, but not on Torterra.
No, Torterra needed like
I feel like
either,
they should have gone with more like brown shades.
browns or like a dark green, like super dark.
Yeah,
Something like that.
like
I mean-
forest green.
and I'm sure
like just
we've
darker.
lost everybody at home. And you know what? I am not going to remember to edit this in the video either. So I am sorry, folks. I forgot.
put in a sorry.
I might. Well, no. If I forget to edit it, I mean, it's just like, there's gonna be nothing.
Well, maybe it'll help you remember. Like I'm supposed to put
Sorry.
I'm supposed to put
How
a sorry
many
in
how
somewhere.
many of these you're supposed to add the edit have you remembered?
half.
He remembered yours.
Well,
I
yeah,
remembered yours.
that was a big one that you had to
That
fix.
was a necessary one. Did you ever end up seeing what I did over that?
No, but I can imagine.
It was pretty great.
Oh,
Oh wait, no, you did show
I
me.
showed you. It was the
Yeah,
gift.
you showed me.
you notice I took off the made sure to be at the right level of shirt
Good.
before coming on air.
For those of you who don't know, we had a little bit of a wardrobe malfunction when Steven took off his shirt last year. Don't worry, I fixed it in post.
You're probably slightly annoyed at all the extra work I made you do, though.
It was.
I think he had fun choosing the gift.
I did. I knew exactly what GIF I wanted. So.
Well, that
Yeah.
works.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. So
So
we've got like 10 minutes left.
we still have to digitalize the drawing.
We still have to do a lot of things.
Yeah, I want to do it before you leave, though.
Yeah.
I want you to see
We
the.
got tons of time.
We have
We've got like
Until
5
May.
months, 4 months.
He's catching a Bulbasaur.
no,
No
I
phones.
But Bulbasaur.
I know Bulbasaur is amazing and lovely. and
with
I love Bulbasaur
1,000
to death.
CP.
Well,
Cool.
1,000.
But you know, we're having a conversation and you're on your phone.
It'll be there when you get back.
I know,
Yeah. Probably.
probably
Probably.
not.
Eh.
No, if you already clicked on it, then
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not going to go
Yeah.
anywhere.
Catch it now and then turn it off.
I already turned it off.
Well, then don't turn it back on. But it's rude. That's another thing. I'm gonna rage. I feel the rage. I feel
I'm
the rage
okay.
coming. Feel it.
Brace yourselves.
If you are with people that you are rarely with, or if you're with people in general, get off your dang phones. Now, it's hard for us nerds sometimes, and I am guilty of this sometimes. I am by no means perfect, and I am not going to admit that I am. But if you're with people, and you're having dinner, or you're having a conversation, is she over there?
Yeah, she's decided to leave your rant
Oh.
and go sit in a comfy chair.
Okay. Don't be on your phones. That's all I'm saying is like respect the people you're with and have good time. Like with the people. What's up, V?
What's up? Vikas agrees 100%.
See, he agrees with me. I don't know if you heard him, but he agrees with me. Mm-hmm.
Vegas,
But yeah, I'm just saying.
you play Pokemon Go.
I do.
Vekas plays Pokemon Go, in case that's what you're wondering.
I can't be here very long.
Okay.
I'm working.
Cool.
You should battle us in Pokemon Go.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Vekas, have you battled in Pokemon Go yet?
I have not. Have you?
I have not either.
I have.
We're on the same team here. We're, like, not battling. We don't make our friends fight. Ha, 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 ha.
Is it fun?
I don't know, Steven, is it fun?
What, battling?
Yeah.
When I win, yes. When I lose, it's still fun.
So you don't like battling against me?
I always seem to lose no matter whatever I do against you. Pokemon Go, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Because I use strategy.
Yeah, strategy trumps not strategy.
I have strategy in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yes.
Okay, your entire strategy revolves around one card that you struggle to bring out.
Not in the other deck doesn't.
Oh my
do
gosh.
that. The only problem with the other,
mean, you could have battled me with your other deck.
which I will, but I need to rebuild it because someone nicked half the cards.
What are you doing?
You making fun of us, Alex?
No.
I'm sure the video would show differently.
The video shows what I want it to show.
To be
Steven.
fair, we rant far less than he does.
Yes, it's usually not.
I rant for like 2 seconds and then I give up because I get tired. Let's be real.
Although I do. Wait.
What is with all the face palms in the chat?
Is
Is that directed towards Steven?
No, it's directed towards me.
Why? What did you do?
Look at
Because my
the.
wife called me and said, "You're always on our phone when we go out." I'm like, "Yeah, but I didn't say I was perfect. I specifically said I
He's
wasn't
saying
perfect."
that you shouldn't be.
I didn't say that I was doing the right thing. I was just
Yeah,
saying that in
he's
general,
just
you
bad
shouldn't.
at it. But you shouldn't be, and
No,
he
no, no,
knows
no.
that, but he does it anyway.
In terms of things, if we are out with more than like, if it's me and my wife out, yes, I will go on my phone. But you know, I spend a lot of time with my wife, and I love my wife very, very dearly. And a lot of the time, I get distracted by something, and it's kind of not my fault, but it's kind of my fault. But like my mother, for instance, no matter where we are, what we're doing, we were in tropical Costa Rica. None of us had data on our phones. We were all enjoying ourselves in this country. My mother spent the entire time on her phone, Facebooking and texting.
Facebooking.
Yeah, just like doing everything but being there in the moment.
I don't think I would like Costa Rica.
Why?
I don't know. It's just like another tropical place.
It's different than Hawaii.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Okay.
Different kind of tropical. Hawaii's like tropics. Costa Rica is rainforest and mountains and
Ah.
beaches. Really, like,
I don't like the beach.
okay, yeah.
Too much sand.
Well, you know, beaches are known for their sand.
I don't like sand,
Yeah.
which is why I don't like Waikiki. In
Sand is
case you don't know,
annoying.
Waikiki is a tourist place.
Doesn't it have like
On-
really nice sand though?
No sand is nice.
Fair enough. If sand were to be nice, Waikiki has
Okay,
nice
here's the
sand.
thing. People go to the beach and then they go shopping, which means sand is in every store, every
Ah.
sidewalk, everywhere. You can go into restaurants and stuff in like your bathing suit, sand everywhere.
Yeah, that's my least favorite part about islands, dealing with the sand.
Yeah.
It's like I just want to go swimming and not have
And plus, you know, my hair is very thick.
Yeah, I'm sure it gets all up in that business.
Yeah.
Just like sand tends to do. But yeah, no. I
And also,
enjoy
I
the beach
can't
on occasion.
swim. I mean, I can swim. I just don't
You
like
don't like to.
because my glasses fall off, and then I have to have somebody go and get them for me because I can't see.
That's entirely fair.
Yeah.
You have legitimate reasons to not like going to the beach.
Yes, but I did learn how to swim when I was 4.
Good.
I mean,
In
I
case you fall in the ocean or whatever.
think
Yeah.
I knew how to swim before I knew how to walk.
Maybe.
I think I started learning how to swim before.
Around when you were learning how to walk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I started walking very early. Like, I started walking at 8 months. Like, I skipped, there's the crawling on your belly phase, and then there's the crawling on your knees and arms. I skipped that phase, and I went straight to walking from belly crawling.
That's cool.
And, yeah, and it took me a little bit longer to learn how to talk.
Mm-hmm.
I can talk now.
Obviously.
Yeah, you wouldn't be on Talking Nerdy. If you
We
didn't.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I
exactly. We
learned how
are
to
on
walk early.
Talking Nerdy.
So I learned how to swim early.
Good enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I heard that if you introduce babies to the water and then take them away from the water and then try to teach them how to swim later,
It's harder for them.
it's harder.
Yeah, so just let them keep going with it. So, it's that time. We wrap up. We need some final nerdy thoughts. And please keep them
Hermitcraft
nerdy.
Civil War
Oh,
in
my
the
word.
chat.
We can talk about that next week for
Yes!
sure. Because I'm sure they're going to wrap it up about this week or next. So.
Yes.
All right, Stephen, final nerdy thought, go.
Fairy tale.
What about it?
I want to see more of it.
Please do. It's amazing. Stephanie.
I'm thirsty.
I'm not really sure how that relates to nerdiness, but go ahead.
It's from the nerdy show. I'm thirsty because of
Oh
talking.
gosh, I just realized something.
I'll give that one to you.
Yay!
What did you realize, Stephen?
They now have a Bob Ross energy drink at Bull Moose.
Why?
That's
You know-
that's my new final.
Is it
nerdy
made
thought.
of paint?
No, Rob Ross was like the most chilled out dude. Why would you need an energy? Never mind. My final nerdy thought is thank you for listening to Talking Nerdy. It's been an amazing first comeback episode of the season and all that goodness. Hope you catch us next week. Or if you want to catch us live, tune in at 8 o'clock Eastern Time on WLMC Landmark College Radio or the Frost Raven YouTube channel. Or if you like, seeing us gesture and stuff, you can watch us on BCTV.
As
Bless
Steven
you.
sneezes.
As Steven said. Have a wonderful night, everybody, and we'll see you next time here on Talking Nerdy, that nerdy talk show where I ask my guests to talk nerdy to me.